Hey guys, I'm gonna be recreating jabis. Sorry, I was doing 4 times before I got this idea. Oh, you're interrupting, not me. Okay, previously, here's all my LPS. I wish I had more. This will be Elvis. This will be Hades because Hades purple. And then I guess this is Javier. Did you know it's pronounced Javier? I always say Javier in my head, even though I know it's Javier. It's gonna be a struggle for me whilst I do this, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna walk in. So, Elvis and Hades, they're walking. They're walking on like the street, you know, probably coming home from a restaurant because she's wearing like a fancy dress, and they're like, oh, la, la, la. Hades is like, okay, you're gonna come home with me, and then Elvis is like, no, I'm not gonna do that, and then Hades is like, no, you're gonna come home with me, and then this butch who was originally a trans man now is a butch because I'm a lesbo comes into the scene and is like, I'm just gonna stay back here, but I'm gonna watch from afar because this looks bad. You know, a man and a woman arguing, kind of stay alert. Hades is like arguing and still being insistive, and he grabs her wrist, and then there's like sparks, and then David goes bam and like punches him, and he's like, you all right, miss? And then she's like, yeah, it's cool. And then, this is all from memory, by the way. Hades is like, what the hell? Why the frick would you do that? I just wanted to make sure she got home safe. I hate him. And then Javier is like, are you sure you want to go with him? And then Elvis is like, no, I don't want to go with him. I forget if he punches Hades again. He probably does. Bam! That's just for my own sake. If he didn't do that, that's canon down. Hades, what the flip? Hades like goes away and gets in his car. And then Javier is like, I can walk you home, even though it's an hour walk and my car is nearer. And she's like, oh yeah, thanks. So they walk and they're like, I forget what they talk about. It's been like over a month, 2 months maybe. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. They get there and then Hades is there and it's like, what? Like they see the car and then he gets out and then Javier like punches him more and then Hades punches back and he's like, what the flip? And then he knees him in the stomach and then he like is like, oh, I'll be back. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'll see you later, bastard. I don't know. Then they go inside and like I think they sit on the couch while Elvis like massages Javier's hand, and then they go upstairs to Elvis's room, and Javier changes his shirt or something. For some reason he takes off his shirt. I can't remember why, but I think that's when he gets the hot chili peppers or whatever. Red hot chili, I forget. I'm tired. That's when he gets that shirt, and she's like, yeah, I was in a gang, and then he's like, cool, and then Elvis sees like his scars from work. She's like, where'd you get all those? And then he's like, I work as a security guard, and then she's like, I have a few I want to see, and then she takes off her dress, which is so crazy. They just met, and she feels safer than she's felt in like a billion years. Okay, like probably 3. I don't know. Anyway, and then Javier literally feels her up. Which, what? First day meeting, guys. You gotta calm down. Anyway, he like rubs his thumb over like some of the scars and like asks like, oh, where'd you get that? And she's like, oh, that was from a sun god that threw the sun at me. And he's like, oh, okay. Where'd you get that one? Oh, that was when this guy stabbed me and twisted the knife and then let me bleed out for like an hour. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna go take a nurse's class and learn how to do stitches for you, okay? And she's like, yeah. I forget the timeline of events. We should probably get that down, but I'm tired.